Yeah, so I've never played this one before. It's new to me. Looks like my cat left to go to sleep in the other room. Bedtime for cat. This game's kind of strange. I had played the intro of it a couple times, but I never ended up getting anywhere in it. But I think I'll try and finish it this time. The alternate universe history of Sephiroth. There's no space. Oh, there it is. Podunk USA. If y'all did not see it, and you probably have, there's a Bloodborne remake. I wasn't a huge fan of Bloodborne, but somebody has put it on the PlayStation 1, and they just released it today, which seems early for that. It seemed like they were working on it for a while yet, but I guess it's done, or at least available, playable. I see some of my buddies are broadcasting it. I don't think you can expect that here, at least not today. I might be persuaded to do that in the future, though. I still need to go back and try and play Bloodborne. But, the Dark Souls format is a hard sell on me already. So I've seen this intro, and a little bit further into it, but I haven't gotten anywhere. Yeah, the PlayStation's a big limitation, so hopefully it just runs on its own and just looks like a PlayStation game. That cat looks like a gremlin. We're just playing as Marty McFly. This seems like an unusual building to have in your town. What? I think this is the game where, uh, if you type in a swear word as your name, you get yelled at later. Well, that's that, I guess. Hey there, Dr. Wiley. We just seen you. Yeah. Other player? The dog stats. This game has a oh my god, they're interrupting my bar by hitting me. It has a charge shot that is automatically filling up. And if I attack before it's ready, it just turns into a melee attack. I don't know how to use any of this yet. I don't know what the 0 or 1 represents on the right. These configurations are not great. I guess, I'll do that. Oh boy. It's like I'm editing my OBS layouts. Okay. I just want to see what my melee... Okay, so our full charge is 200 damage and our regular hit is 6. I think it's how comedic this game is trying to be that threw me off. I actually didn't like that when I was a kid. I was looking for more serious Squaresoft games. And this game was like making a joke of itself. And it did not make me want to play it. Where's my dog? Thanks for the boat. We have a sniff button. Actually, what's the run button do? Doesn't seem to do anything. I'm gonna switch the controls back to what they was. Nice. I was waiting until the festival was over to look into getting a pup. We might be getting one at some point here. We certainly have the house for it. Cat cam may become dog cam pretty quickly. Cat cam is hard to use because the cats don't want to stick around. The dogs usually do, in my experience. Want to hang out at nighttime. We'll have to have treats for every sub. Can't open? There it is. Oil. Would you sub if it meant I would give my dog a treat? Oh. We need a dog that's not huge, but also our steps are pretty... I've fallen down them myself. They're steep and they're slippery-ish. So I want a dog that's not gonna have trouble with that. And we need a dog that's friendly with cats. And I don't want to get a tiny dog. They have their own problems, and I don't want to deal with those particular problems. I had a Scottish Terrier once that I liked quite a bit. Cleverly, we named him Scotty, but he threw his back out pretty young in his life just from jumping on things that he shouldn't have been jumping on and running around, climbing up stuff he really shouldn't have been doing. And so he just couldn't walk right for the rest of his life. That was trouble. That was unfortunate because he was fun, and he couldn't play anymore the way he wanted to. And that kind of put me off of dogs like that. Especially in a house with steps, because he will absolutely be going up and down the steps. Because that's where we'll be. So either I carry him up, or he just isn't the right dog for the house. So we were looking at like medium-sized dogs probably. I like boxers. Golden Retriever seems like an obvious cat-friendly dog to grab every time. Sephiroth Jones has leveled up. Do we want 15 talons? Is that something that we enjoy having? I cannot hit this beetle. This combat system is interesting. Is this a two-player game? I know one of the Mana games is. At least one of them is. Oh, Great Pyrenees are too big. That is not a medium-sized dog. That's almost as big as they get. The one we have that you might have seen here once in a while on this stream is... He weighs like 130 pounds or something like. Actually, let me see. He is so big, and he went to the vet once and he was freaking out. It took like 6 people to hold him down. Yeah, he is about 130 pounds, that dog, and he's just an average one. Yo, Jack, thank you. Yeah, I'll fix that. This is about as far as I've gotten in this game. In case you were wondering what first playthrough actually means. This is about as far as I've seen. Like, whatever village comes up after this, and the weirdo who's basically Luca that's in it, was about as much as I could stand of what was happening in the plot. The plot was what did it, because the combat's fun, weird, it's interesting, I like it. So it's definitely not that, and certainly it's not the art or the music or anything, it's definitely the writing that made me want to quit. But I think I can handle it these days. Oof. I've always thought this game was neat, and I've been meaning to beat it for a long time. Ow! Get him, pup! Wow. This is not going well, huh? Jeez. Absolute nightmare. Can you win this fight? Damn. That thing looked like it wasn't dying very quick. I probably have never beaten those. Okay. We'll do that. Got the roots. Excuse me. 30 talons, damn. Talon City. What does 3 parts water mean? What is the other part? Three parts clay. Okay. When Twitch is doing that to you, I would recommend a hard refresh in the sort that clears your cache. If you're using Chrome, you can hit F12 and right click on reload. How come we have not named our dog yet? Finally. I need a dog pun off of this name, please. Check this out. I see. We'll be playing more FF7 tomorrow. When I start the HD FF7 run, I'll be doing that solo probably. I don't know how much FF7 Maddie wants to hang around for, but definitely he's been hanging around for the main run. If you have any mods suggestions, you can throw them at me. But I am definitely interested in the replacement script for the text. Well, 1 candle, 2 ash, or something like that. 2 wax. 2 oil, 1 wax. Sounds like I need to spam my spells that cost regents to use. But what are you gonna do? I'm not sure I'm happy about that discovery, but... they're probably gonna give me plenty of spell items. Okay. Delicious petals. Damn, that's expensive. It doesn't tell me what they do. It's just... no, I don't even know if I have like an item list anywhere here. We can play as the incredibly slow dog if we want. I'm not actually sure how to switch back. Sniff. Select. Seems to be the ticket. I find this village really hard to navigate for some reason. Let's get out of here. We are looking to rescue somebody. Ow, damn. That hurts so bad. This game being like 30 hours long seems wild. It must have a lot of filler in it. Sounds like it's gonna be tough to make it to the end of this journey. We can tell the AI what we would like them to do. It's been a long time since I played Tales of Fantasia. That's the only Tales game I'd played. There is a SNES Japanese only translated release of that. It's a pretty shitty fan translation, you know how it is, but it's playable on the SNES. The other versions of it are completely different. How do I use my spell? I might not have any wax. There. I don't. Or oil. I don't really have anything for that. This is expensive. Basically costs everything I have to get this wax. And I can't get the oil now. Fantasia is a really mean game, actually. As far as RPGs go, it's pretty hard to play. I don't know that the SNES version's any easier than the Game Boy Advance version. There's a huge maze halfway through the game in the woods that you have to deal with, and there's a bunch of enemies who turn you to stone, and that's practically as bad as it is in any Final Fantasy game. It's really nasty to be turned into stone in that game. Yeah, I messed up here. I used all my money. We just don't have enough money for the grass hat. Damn. Oh, I found a secret storage. Biscuit. Free biscuits. Don't know what that does. I don't know what it does or how to use it. Speaking of which, I don't know how to use my healing items either that I apparently have. This system seems a little complicated. What does a dog biscuit do? They forgot to tell me. Oh, it's a Phoenix Down. But for pups only. Got him. I'm lost. I bet this is why I quit, actually. I thought it was the story, but how much trouble I'm having figuring out where to go now? And I gotta admit I wasn't paying a whole bunch of attention to what they were saying. But I can't seem to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. The dog is really slow. I feel like there's a way to move faster that I'm not seeing. Hey, congratulations, Sephiroth Jones. Way to kill that flower. That end again? It's so hard to find your way. I think this was the area I was in before, but I can't get to where the raptors was. That's even the goal. Hey. I might already need help. I knew that this was an action game coming in, but no, it's a little weird. I did not expect to get lost in Village 1, though. Found some water in the bushes. Oh, what's this? Another dead end. Yeah, I don't feel like this game was a commercial success, so I don't think very many people have played it. I might be wrong. But I don't think that anyone would recognize any of this music, even if you did play it. Like, I don't think I'd even recognize the title screen, even after just hearing it. What, East? Ow! We're losing to every plant. It's a game of counterattacking. That little beep sound is the sound of my attack actually being able to do damage. Snails. Sorta. I'm just not able to cast that at all. Oh. Ow. Nice work, Sephiroth. Bones. These enemies are very durable. Looking forward to having some better weapons than this bone. Damn. Hit him for 0. I get the feeling that these things are not going to stop coming. Is that good? Hey. Nectar's so much. I'll take the essence. Thanks. It doesn't look like there's a real penalty for running. We just can't do it forever, that's all. What a strange way to give me the run ability. I think we do need to teleport, maybe. I want to get up on the ledge here, but I don't know how that would be accomplished by falling into the sand. Oh, shit. One pedal, please. And this game feels like it's open world. It's so confusing. There's so many different places to go. But I'm pretty sure that it's leading me down south. Did it say on the back that it was 2-player? I would hope that it does not lie. But Reynolds probably didn't have boxes for you to look at. Yeah, it seems like a mistake. That probably hurt them a lot. Oh, man. Yes. Hey. So far, I gotta say, alchemy has not been very useful, but maybe when you give me a spell I can actually cast. Hardball. Again, that seems like something that I can't be using, so maybe I have a couple of those things. Target gets beamed. Crystal and clay. We need to buy this oil. This guy's selling it for way less than I paid for before. Got ripped off at the other store. When I get back to town, I can buy a hat. That'll be nice. I've tried to figure out how sniff works, but it doesn't seem very good. Unless I'm actually playing as the dog. I need to get up there. The cliff is loaded with stuff. I'm lost again. Perpetually just confused about where to go. I think I'm going backwards, going up here. I think I've missed the turn somewhere. Oop. This game needs a compass. Real bad. I can't figure out how to get on the cliff right there either. Nintendo Power might help. You might be right about that. My accuracy. You could have done finer though. If you had Nintendo Power, you could have been even better. Think about that. Oh, wow. That looks like the next destination. So what is all this? There's so much loot outside that I couldn't figure out how to get to. Ow. Wow, okay, those are cool. Dog is on auto sniff mode here. I see. Shoots and ladders the stage. Well, hate to see it. I wonder if I'm supposed to be running across there. Damn it. Wow. Game's kind of a pain in the ass with the level design. Bug. What is this? One pedal. One of the worst games I've ever seen. King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. Got like 4 pages in a Nintendo Power article that really just hammed up pretending it was a good game. There's no way that there's anyone on Earth who likes that game. I think that might be the first game I've seen that nobody will get angry when I say it sucks. That's super uncommon. King Arthur and the Knights of Justice has no fans. Ow. A biscuit. Probably shouldn't have bought a biscuit earlier. Oh well. Yeah, because the article's written like it's written by somebody who's just passionate about the game, but that's not the case at all. Oh my. I got a bone here. The way that the pedal expires when I look at it, super hard to conserve those. They have no shelf life. Gotta get them in your pockets immediately. We missed, so we took damage. Rude. Is that good? Holy shit. Wow. Well, that didn't even get him. I think I'm dead from this spell. Damn. Sadly, that's the end of Jones and Bones. Wow, what a game. Why does it hit for 45? It's just a spell that you can't evade or anything in an action game. It's just pure magic. It's coming, it's gonna get you. You're gonna take that hit.
Dang.
I mean, that's more than half of my HP, so... We also lost a lot of progress because the save's so far back. I guess I just won't go up there? Like, they seem to want me to go that way. I could have spammed pedals and tried to stay alive, but I didn't feel like I was making any headway on the fight. I don't know where else I could be going, though. There's not really anything else to do. I can't think of any RPG in this era that required grinding. Not a single one. They're almost all very easy games. You'd have to go back to the Dragon Warrior 1 games if you really needed to worry about grinding, and that one's weird too. I mean, I wasn't good at RPGs. I was 10. I was using lightning on zombies, and I never stopped, because in my head, that was the weakness for zombies. Even though the numbers didn't reflect that, and the numbers didn't mean anything to me as a child, so I was ignoring them, and I was still able to beat Final Fantasy IV. Despite not understanding the basic premise of math, I was still able to win. So that one is one of the harder ones, and it's still that easy. Oh. You just didn't have the devotion to it. To grind away until you eventually beat it. Grinding in the time sense instead of the leveling up sense, because again, I didn't understand the basic mechanics, so I didn't sit there and kill enemies for XP. I just grinded it by will, pure force. I just sat there and played it and game overed a bunch and just kept on trying until I won. Ow. I don't know that I should go in there. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm supposed to go, though. I don't think I can handle that boss any better than I did. I don't understand why it has that spell at all. Why anything in this game would. But I guess that's the kind of game we're dealing with. I can probably throw my own spells at it and kill it. Yeah, I think that's a common RPG mistake to make when you haven't played the genre before, is just not understanding how to equip stuff. I was watching somebody play through FF6 that didn't understand, what's the term? Action economy. They didn't understand how to use the full party, and they were always missing a party member. They made that game look much harder. It turns out that when you only run around with 2 or 3 guys, when you're supposed to have 4, pretty nasty game in that case. And they were still able to win. Like, they were succeeding, they just, at great cost of time, they were having trouble with every big boss encounter. Oof. I don't really understand this zone. But I guess it's a matter of just moving quickly every gap. Because they tend to crumble. Yeah, the auto crossbow and stuff is really weird. It's so good. Saban's Blitz. They had a lot of ideas for characters in that game, and they did not balance them. I don't know why the bridges aren't getting reset. A lot of people hate Cyan, but his move set, if you're playing with the weight and not ATB active on, it takes forever, but he just hits 4 times every single time. Saban is definitely the most busted of them, in my opinion, though. He gets that fire dance. As soon as he gets that, the game's over. That blitz that hits everyone. He's already doing a ton of work, and then you get that, and you basically have an all-magic spell that costs no mana. And he can still be a wizard on top of that. Like, he can still equip all the good stuff. He can still use all the spells. I can't believe that didn't let me through there. I was running. This game seems really polished and really janky at the same time. It's kind of weird how shitty this dungeon is for a game that seems like it's gonna be fun. But mostly I'm unimpressed with it so far. Seems like they're going out of their way to make it tedious and dangerous. Got a pedal. God. Really? Fine. FF6 has ways to, like, brick your SNES. It has so many ways to mess it up. It's got stats that don't work. They just forgot to turn them on. It's got, like, 18 characters, and you can skip 6 of them. FF5's job system is very robust. I was talking about that game before recently, where I felt like it was a very bland game, super uninteresting, but the mechanics of it were great. Like, I'm sad that it's attached to the game that it is attached to, because that system is really neat. But I personally, even with the Fiesta, can't stand playing that game. It's too slow and old. It's archaic as it gets in terms of its whole presentation. The RPGs I started out with were already way more evolved than that one in terms of everything else. Somehow they downgraded the job system, but everything else... Nice work, Sephiroth Bones. I'm pretty sure that that's true on FF6. I don't know how to do it, though. So don't quote me on that. But I'm thinking that if you use Realm the wrong way... I just went the wrong direction there. You can probably do something. Yeah, breaking the cart might be what it actually is. You can definitely do some kind of permanent hardware damage somewhere. I feel like the SNES doesn't let itself overheat. Oh. And then there is the save files that are on the carts are very easy to mess up. They require a battery too, I think. Which is kind of a pain in the ass. Damn. This game has no UI. it's it's just keeping all these items. I don't know what nectar does, or essence. It should really be telling me that stuff. Looks like Petal is a 40 HP heal. Small potion. Well, there's no reason for it to only be in the manual when they have plenty of screen space. Not cartridge space. I doubt that. In this era, that's not usually a concern. Ow. Yeah, this ain't Mario Brothers 1. We got ourselves a Bone Crusher level up. I don't know if that did anything significant for me. But that's stronger than I was. Ooh. Damn, that sucks. Bone charge. I haven't been enforcing it, but usually when I play first playthroughs, I don't take any advice. This game would be frustrating as hell that way. Time to charge the bone and hit the bug. I was able to hit these arms for like 7. Once in a while it opens up where I can actually hit the boss. Ow. I already want to make sure that I eat one of these and just don't get killed by a spell. Ah, what the... Well, that did it. God. Have a biscuit. $50. It seems to be in control a little bit better than it was. We're also taking enough less damage that I don't die in one hit from it anymore. Oof. I think I'd take about 30. The big thing. You were out of monsters. Shit. Yeah, whatever. A couple more slams like that you would think would do it. Nice work, Jones. This boss is, something else. It keeps on living. It just keeps on existing. Oof. My pup is dead again. It seems like they run out of minions if I just get rid of these guys. So maybe I should just do that. Once again, we biscuit. Dog was just hungry. This attack smells. This whole fight is kind of ruined by that one thing, honestly. I mean, it's not a great fight, but that existing really changes this for the worse. Damn. What the full charge takes quite a while, but it does do enough damage to merit charging it up. And then when I get hit, it just gets canceled completely. Auto fires in the wrong direction. Wow, I'm gonna lose again. Hits me for 38. What a nightmare. What a nightmare first obstacle this is. Well, I'm probably gonna play the mana games at some point. I can only hope that they're less destructive than this one is. I guess I need to grind my bone level, because I do not have an attack that does 60 damage at the moment, and it seems like it's essential. I don't know how that even gets leveled up. I can't grind spell level because I ain't got the resources. And despite what y'all are saying, he's not sniffing them out very well. Like, there's just not that many lying around. It's also really annoying to get them, too. Like, he tells me it's in this vicinity. But we use so many to cast a spell. We use like 4. I'm getting one at a time doing this. It ain't great. Maybe I can go back and buy that hat. Maybe that's the ticket. What kind of stat upgrades do we get from that hat?
Kentress voice, bone.
The hat and the armor back there was very expensive, and I chose to buy some other thing. I bought wax instead, which was a huge mistake, because the next store I get to turns out just has it for half price. So, I lost a little bit of money there, but I guess I can sell resources that I'm not using, get that money, figure out how to get a hold of that hat. That's gonna fix everything. Maybe if I have the hat, I won't get acid rained quite so bad. This game is a big fan of the foreground sprites concept. Let's find that store. Can my pup go in here, maybe? The dog is way more usable now that I can run. No, I don't really want tips. Hey. I'm grinding I'm a pooped pooch. That's what's good. How are you? I'm trying to figure out how to play this incredible game here. This nightmarishly confusing thing. Here he is. He doesn't say what these do, but they must do something. Oh man, the collar is more expensive than anything. Let's get the hat. How about this? Oh, he doesn't want to buy anything else. Three defense. 2 defense. I'm almost done, I think, for the day. Probably an hour left in this. I don't want to spend trying to figure out how to make any progress in this game. I bet that getting 5 defense is going to do it, though. That seems like a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden I can win no problem with 5 armor when I had 0 before, but it's hard to know until I get into a battle what that actually ends up being. I gotta get that bone level, though. Yeah, any game that uses regents for spells is gonna be rough, I think, to use magic in it. It's hard to get that kind of item power. That's a lot of inventory to be managing all the time. So I really don't see myself using that stuff very much until I absolutely need it. Where am I getting money from? How do I see my money? Is the enemy dropping money? I have 104. So I've already earned $100. Wonder if that vine bracelet is worth my time. I wasn't sure if the enemies were dropping anything but XP, but I think they actually are dropping money. That guy dropped 15 coins. I think I'm gonna get that vine bracelet before I leave. For the boss. Because we're almost there already. It was 180, I think. Kill these awful snails. I need to level up my bone attack anyway. And then I can get a proper save after doing all that, where I don't just lose progress over and over again. I think this will solve the problem. What you smelling? Alright. I got a ton of money. I'm so close to the dog collar. Wish the store would tell me what they did. I'm feeling like the vine bracelet might actually be something other than armor, but I might be wrong. We'll find out, I suppose. Since it's so expensive, I can only imagine that I'm not supposed to get all of it at once here. It's just one armor? But it's more expensive than the other ones. Why? That sounds great. Let's get that rest. That's a small price to pay. There's a lot of talons in this world. We have saved some real stuff this time, I think. Well, I mean, I always felt like this game would be worth my time to play. It's a little out there, though. Needs some editing. It needs a game designer to step in and say, hey, maybe you shouldn't have trees obscuring everything you see. Maybe these platforms shouldn't disappear while you walk on them. That doesn't really add anything. Maybe this boss shouldn't have a spell that hits everyone for 50. These are the changes that this game needs, in my opinion. Level 6. I don't know if I'll be able to tell if I'm taking less damage or not until I get there. Ooh. Honestly, the problem with the bridges down here would be completely solved if I didn't have a stamina bar, but I do. So my run is never ready. I need to be really careful with how I approach it because of that. Ooh. My bone is still not leveled up. Now that I know more about these ingredients, this money price doesn't seem so bad. Now that I know I can just grind money, and about how fast it is, which is pretty fast. I haven't been killing enough enemies. It adds up pretty quickly. I've just grinded like 600 bucks, and I really only meant to get 300. So now I have enough mana to spam that fireball a couple times. My dog is confused about... There it is. I think that's what he wanted to show me. Ow. I think the concept is better than the execution here. Bone Crusher, finally ready. Ugh. Fighting enemies on the breakaway bridge is a little scary. A little sketch. I'm not even sure that I made a mistake there. It just kind of crumbled on me. Oh. Maybe you're just not allowed to approach this from a certain direction. Yeah. I think that completely changes the mechanic, but having the dog collect the items automatically, and maybe you can have him do that. There's like 3 on the search bar. But that would give you a lot more regions to use, which would make the mana system make a little bit more sense. What are you sniffing here? God. Really? This is the room right here. This is where all the pain is. It's one of those things that's so janky it's hard to figure out even what it's doing. I can't tell if I'm going the wrong way or if it's just dissolving because I'm not going fast enough. I think it's both. Dead end. Yeah, I'm not also sure why it's respawning them. There's supposed to be a bridge here, but it apparently didn't respawn. I'm not sure why. It seems like I have to ride the slide to make it recreate for some reason. It doesn't seem very reliable. Great. The enemies being in here. I don't know if I go up or right. There we go. It's gotta be right. Oh. Maybe if I'm fast, it'll let me pick that one up. Nope. I don't need to max it out anyway. That's a very small healing item limit of 6. There are other heal items though. I think. Okay, well that's finally done. That took longer than it's ever taken me for some reason. Sweet. Got him. Basically, I'm hoping that Acid Rain only hits for like 15. I don't think that I don't think I'm going to be impressed with the damage numbers though. I think we're going to be in trouble. What's this? A biscuit. Right. I think it's going to be a very similar fight to it was last time. Oof. I mean, this thing's hit me for 6. Which implies to me that the defense is not very good. I bet it literally only reduces it by the number that it is. Alright, we're locked in. I might just sit here and blast him. Certainly the thing to do is to get the full charge bone hit on the hands. That requires standing in exactly the right place, and timing it well, and having that charge ready. Fuck. Missed. There's so many enemies. Ugh. Moment of truth. Defense does not enough. Really huge range on this, like deceptively big for my bone attack. I'm trying to take advantage of it. It's like a spear. Oh. Great. Yeah, I would say that the defense is actually about the same as it was. It makes me feel like it's not even equipped, but it is, certainly. Those arms continue to exist. I know they can be destroyed. Let's work bones. Okay, boss. Open up. Well, whatever. We're in good shape. I think this is our chance to win for once. There's some way to open this thing up that I'm not understanding. I thought the arms were related to it, but that's not the case. Is that good? Can't move. This is our life now. Let's try not to get killed by the acid rain that's coming in. I knew it. Actually, no, I thought I dodged it for a second, but I did not. Never mind. What the? $104. Sizable. My pup's gonna die to nonsense here in a second. And so am I. Incredible. It just keeps on going, and it gets to do so much damage with that. Why does it have 2,000 health? Holy shit. It's like they don't want you to win this. It's disgustingly difficult. It's so much. Like, an entire inventory of healing items is mandatory for this. The defense ups didn't do anything. Like, I'm convinced that they didn't change anything at all. Maybe they do something for the pup. But for me, the full arsenal of equipment didn't change that fight even a little bit. It felt exactly the same. I don't think I'm keen on the idea of grinding 250 smackers for the pup, because I'd be starting from scratch here. Yeah, this feels like a Blockbuster exclusive level of difficulty game. It wouldn't surprise me if Blockbuster had a hand in why this is so shitty. That's the kind of thing you saw back then. Oink. I can't believe I lost that last one. Pretty severe. Bam. Well, it is fun to land the charge shot. Already gone the wrong way. I don't understand that. Once I kill the boss, I'd like to hear how you beat a boss who can just decide to do damage to you without grinding. Because it sure seems like he can just kill me instantly if he feels like it. You could probably sneak in there and just wail on him or something. Which is also not great. That's also that's a different kind of mistake. Well, there's no in-game indication whatsoever of why he's casting that spell. So if there's a way to interrupt it, they failed to make it clear. Which is another type of mistake. As far as I know, he's just doing it. I haven't determined any specific reason why it's coming out with Acid Rain. Which is definitely why I'm losing this fight. That one spell. Casting spells requires grinding. So you've already betrayed the condition here. I've grinded spells and I still can only cast like 6 times. They don't do very much damage. They seem like they need to be leveled up. That's what the heroes are telling me. Damn, I gotta go left there. Wrong way once again. I have such a hard time with this because it all looks exactly the same. This maze that has specific directions. I can't keep track of my path. It's up and right and then left. I think it just winds back and forth, but it's super easy to forget where you're at in it. I ought to use that so I can pick up some more of those. Damn. I'm through. Yeah. The secret bug. I've never played Secret of Mana anything. The menu is a little wild. That is the kind of thing I would expect to be in the manual, is how to use the menu. The rest of this should be in game. What the items do and clarification on why attacks are happening and how. Oh. The charge shot on the bone isn't very clear. Because of the way the menu works for it, it has to be 100% charged, and then you can charge it even further if you want. I'm also not sure how it leveled up in the first place. That number doesn't exist anywhere that I can see. Like, we can look at the bone. It says 10 of 10. Presumably because if I had another weapon, it would compare it. But I guess it's got its own level up stat somewhere, which is not in here anywhere. Yeah, but this doesn't mean anything to me. 2 of 7. Is it level 2 of 7? It doesn't have like an XP meter, is what I'm saying. If I didn't already level it up, I would have thought that that meant 1 to 7 damage. What level does this go up to? Hellbone. Oh. An even 100? Is it 1 per kill? That sucks. Let's go. Let's see if that door closes. It sure does. I feel like you can bust it open permanently if you keep working at it, maybe. Seems to be effective. Hopefully we don't take 35 damage from this. We might. They feel like it. Ugh. Wild stuff. I wouldn't say it wrecks the boss because the boss took like 7 of these hits and was still going, so... They're wrecking me much faster than I'm wrecking it, I would say. I canceled my charge. Rude. Oh, I see what you mean. I would hope that it would. I would hope that leveling up the bone is the way out of this being impossible. If I grinded up a level 3 bone and I still lost this boss, I probably would give up. Damn. Well, at least that didn't reset my charge. Finally. What a beast. I mean, spamming spells, again, requires a bunch of items that you don't really have. That looks nice. Looks better than a bone. Hey. Thanks for the stuff. No new spells? Well, I guess now we can chop through that grass, maybe? That grass was bone-proof, but not axe-proof, I would hope. I have to get the killing blow. My dog is stealing all the XP. Yeah, he sure is. Okay. That's part of the problem I probably was having, is using my pup. Every time he gets a kill, I lose XP on my weapon. Mammoth Guard. Oh man, I paid all that money for the vine bracelet and it's worse. My little head looks like it's coming out of pipe. That's so many requirements to level up. Anyway, I'll take the information now if you have a better way to fight that boss than what I just did. Because I don't feel like I have an answer to him other than just being strong and hopefully a full set of healing items with you. The fact that you take chip damage from hitting him also added up to like an entire health bar worth of chip damage. Well, I did open up. I knew about the rib cage. That didn't really help because he still hits you back. Four parts of wax. You're gonna need, if you're gonna do that with spells, you're gonna need, I would say, like $400 worth of ingredients. Based on that he had like 600 health, I think. Damn. Hard to hit these fellas. Oh yeah. Grass murder. Yeah, they respawn, but this is so slow. I think it is faster to just get money than it is to collect them this way. Like, there's one right here. There it is. It's so hard to find them, and you only get one each time. It's not enough. I'm not satisfied with finding the items manually. It's just too slow for me. I feel like you could just get money and just buy them from the store, because they do sell a lot of them for a couple $100. I need to level up my killing anyway. Apparently, to level up the weapons on the weapons. Swings on the weapons. Ah! Beast. Wonder if I should buy that dog collar or just hold off on it. I feel like this guy's regions are twice as much as they're supposed to be. I have quite a few now. Hey. I feel like I'm definitely further than I ever was, or I've ever seen. But I feel like I'm further than most people. I feel like that first level was probably enough of a gate that 95% of the people who play this did not get past it. Got me an axe. Well, that's not good. It's good to have a movie to reference when you just need to summarize the problem to somebody, right? If you've both seen the movie, then you could just reference it real quick and then everyone understands, just like I understand what he's talking about with the movie that didn't exist. Okay, we got 6 phone calls. The sword that you can buy in Chrono Trigger at the start that you're talking about is the load sword, which is in the prison, and then you can buy it in the future, so you would be jumping ahead a couple of hours with that stupid sword. And a more unnecessary thing I cannot think of. Wow. He has nothing to say about that. I appreciate the demonstration of strength that she just had to give to us there to shut us up. I never came in here. I have $1,000? I'm buying this. Little dog icon on it. I'm missing save. Around here somewhere. This. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be alright. Missing a spell or two. I don't know how I missed it. But I'm sure I'll be fine. I already have 2, and I don't know why. I don't know what the difference between these is supposed to be other than the ingredients they use. This dog really burns through that run speed. If I just hold the sniff button, I can keep him away from my kills. Oh shit. Thank you. You want to sniff that one? What is this thing? Gross. I think it's supposed to be a spider. It sort of is. It's like two spiders on top of each other. Fuck. Dog is very fast. Is that good? Fuck. These things, pretty durable. That's what I want to say about them. What the? Fuck. What? Missing the charge shot feels bad. Hey. This game is full of battles. real onslaught of enemies who have a ton of health. Wow. So if I miss, I'm just gonna take a hit. In that case, I need to stay out of the way and really be careful about my positioning. Otherwise, I'm at the mercy of that, I think, random chance of miss. Maybe I'm doing something wrong though. Since I have an accuracy stat, I imagine that I'm just getting unlucky. The dog seems like it's really limited, like it's really slow if you're not running. And the only thing it can do that he can't is sniff. I don't think it's allowed to loot. It's not allowed to dig through the woods. It's not allowed to open chests or anything. Like, I'm able to play as the dog, and I haven't been interested in doing it because, it's definitely a little brother kind of character. Whoa. This creature continues to exist. Oh. we just have this now. Fire eyes. Fire eyes, say no more. This is not strong spirit or whatever. I guess they all just have the same model. That's confusing. Yes, please. Why not? Nice. Oh, man. He's using the spear wrong. Like, aggressively wrong. You hate to see it. Because he's using it wrong, I have no range. Release my dog, please. So I gotta kill like 100 enemies with this to get the next upgrade on it. Which presumably is cool, but that's a lot. All that work with the axe and it's halfway there. Yeah, he's using the spear like it's a knife. What? Hey. I think I'm gonna head back to town. Oof. We can get there in one piece. Oh my god. Even the plants have leveled up around here. Oof. If that thing grabbed me, I would have wiped out. Let's get running home. Gotta run through Spider Town. Is this better than Petals? No? 16. Damn. It must also need leveled up. I think the axe has better range than the spear, at least the regular attack. Because he's not using it right. Fuck. Thank you. The late night gift bombs. Nine Tails, thank you so much for the 5-pack. I imagine that this... there must be a way to see the spell levels as well. Is it telling me 80? 20? So heal, I've used 3-4 times and it's 20% of the way to the next level is what I seem to be seeing. It's telling me that I have the ingredient capacity to get this leveled up one time, and maybe it won't end up at 16 HP heal at the end of that. I don't know. No problem, I'm glad you like them. We'll continue to do the streams. I have so much money now. I think I'm gonna invest in ingredients. I'd hate to get to another store and find out that I need all this money. But magic seems busted. And if I can actually get away with using it, I don't need to try and level up my axe anymore. I think this is a good place to call it though. I made some progress in this. We beat that abomination that they called boss number 1. Yeah, I played Rockman and Forte, and then we played this for, it's already been 3 hours, I think. 2.5 hours. That's how long it took to get, I mean, I made some stuff happen in this. Where do you get... I'm probably not going to use it, but where do you get Acid Rain? Apparently that's a spell I was supposed to find. A hidden area. Great. Oh well. I'm looking at the wiki for this one thing and seeing that the spell goes up to level 9. It takes quite a bit of effort to get that. There's a pot with wax in it. Let's go look for this, I guess, before I call it. Might as well. This spell looks really expensive. I need to go back through to where the boss died. That's the rough area of where this is at. Ow. Dog is so strong. Currently, the axe is impressing me the most for damage. The spear has more, but this is easier to use. This way was the way to the back of the pug. I'm looking for a pot that I probably opened, and then an invisible path somewhere. Oh. Well, that was easy to find. Hey. What are you doing, man? Yeah, okay. Give me some of these. Let's just get 20 of everything. Got all this money. Oh, cool, he's a safe. Well, that's convenient too. That's enough for me. Hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. We'll be on tomorrow night, even though it's Tuesday. We're going to be playing FF7 with Maddie. Probably as early as I can get started on that. So that he's not up till 8 a.m. or whatever. So I might be on a little earlier than usual, but we are counting the times they say a couple key phrases like soldier in that game. We're about to get to live stream. Certainly will. There's almost no way I won't get to that key phrase next time. I'm going pretty slow, I think. But even for my pace, we're a quarter of the way through the game. Gonna host John. Doing some game clearing, Proton John. Y'all have a good night.